Hey there, my name is Ethen Ostroff. I'm a personal injury lawyer in the Philadelphia area. I'm here to introduce myself, but way more important, I'm here to tell you about a groundbreaking new strategy that I discovered accidentally called the Case Maximizer Method. The goal is to help you increase the value of your cases and help you keep cases as your cases by preventing yourself from getting fired for not doing high quality work. This strategy, when executed properly, will not only increase your average value of your cases, it will help ensure that your clients are actually getting the best outcome possible. This means not only will you lose fewer clients, but you'll have happier clients who will leave you 5-star reviews and enthusiastically refer you to their friends and family. And even better, this strategy will exponentially increase the morale of your entire staff, leading to happier, more productive employees and more cash in your pocket because people will actually want to work for you enthusiastically. So I call this the Case Maximizer Method, and I discovered it accidentally while I was cleaning up case management systems in the past. I identified a problem. While I was cleaning up our case management system, I noticed that there was 2 specific cases. I can remember them vividly. They seemed exactly like the same case type, same jurisdiction, same injuries. It was a concussion on paper. And I noticed that one case settled for 10 times more than the other case. At first, I thought this was a clerical error. Someone must have inputted the wrong information. So I dug a little deeper. And I spoke to the attorney and paralegal in charge of that case, and I asked them, what happened here? And they said, no, that's actually what happened. One case settled for 10 times more than the other case. Then I started digging even more, and there was one clear difference. Client A actually complied with all of our requests. They went to all their doctor's appointments. They onboarded one day after their case opened. They shared every document that we needed when we needed it. They showed up to the deposition on time without a problem. Client B, though, they missed appointments. They onboarded 45 days after the case opened. They missed a neurological appointment. They made medical record retrieval very difficult and was 30 minutes late to a deposition because they were sent the wrong appointment time. So I asked the paralegal, why did the client comply so poorly? Why was A so much better at compliance than client B? Well, client A's wife held him accountable and was sort of our assistant on the case. She was our liaison who helped make sure compliance happened. What happened with client B? Well, the paralegal said, I have too much to do. How can I possibly babysit all my clients when I have 55 tasks assigned to me every single time a case opens? Sound familiar? This led me to quickly realize it was a systemic problem in our way of handling cases within our firm. So I ripped apart our operations. And here are a few examples of the other areas of what I now call trickle-up problems that I found that kept us from keeping our clients compliant. Number 1, case managers and paralegals were answering the phone when our receptionist was busy. Maybe they went to the bathroom. Maybe they were taking lunch. It was our case managers and paralegals dealing with the spillover calls when our receptionist did not get them. Our paralegals were stuck on the phone with doctors' offices, getting medical records, waiting for hours at a time on hold, not doing things like drafting discovery or interrogatories. Then lawyers had to actually draft the interrogatories because paralegals were unable to do anything other than $10 an hour or less tasks. Everybody was mad. The staff morale was low because everybody was doing tasks they hated anyway and weren't hired to do. Even worse, clients, our clients, the ones we owe our duty to as lawyers to do our best for, were the ones that ultimately suffered. They were neglected, and they could not show up for treatment because it was on us for not calling them enough. They felt that we were not contacting them enough. And because we did not ensure that they went to all their doctor's appointments, got their medical records, their settlements were not as much as they should have been. And even worse, Insurance companies and defense counsel were using these compliance issues of not showing up to treatment against our clients to show a lack of value in their case. And in negotiation and trial, juries were believing that our cases were worth less than they actually were simply because our clients were not compliant, which we realized was actually our problem. Juries assumed that these clients did not have real injuries because they did not treat because there were gaps in their treatment. Therefore, the firm made significantly less money than it should have. Cases settled for less. Clients were frustrated. We were getting bad reviews. We were not getting referrals. And we were getting fired at a rate that was embarrassing. And they were hiring other lawyers who actually would call them back. Finally, while my bar license is clean and I never had a disciplinary complaint, I understood why, according to several resources, that the number one reason for malpractice and getting sued as a lawyer is lack of communication. This all could be solved if we just kept clients compliant and they did what we needed them to do, and we held their hand throughout the process of the case better. One day I was just reading content on LinkedIn, and I saw something that would change the way I would handle my cases for my clients forever. One day I was reading, and it said, simply because something is not your fault does not make it not your problem. When I realized is I needed to take extreme, proactive ownership of the client's compliance and communication process. A light bulb went off, and everything clicked. That accountability was the missing piece to everything. I didn't know shit about running a business because I am a lawyer. I went to law school to become a lawyer, not business school. So what was the purpose of this accountability? Accountability was the key to increasing our average fee, lowering client attrition, generating more client referrals, generating 5-star reviews, and most importantly, proactive, intentional communication and injury check-ins and check-ins in general were in the best interest of our clients to get the best outcome possible and recover the highest value they could. Not only this, we realized how important showing up for treatment is. Our clients don't know how not treating can be detrimental to their case. They were just living their life. They had to deal with this injury every day. They don't know that by not showing up to an appointment, they could dramatically impact the outcome of their personal injury case. So we knew the solution, but it created more problems. Who was going to hold our clients accountable and hold their hand throughout the entire process? My staff was already pulled in so many directions and wearing so many hats, like I said before. Every time a case opened, they were being assigned 55 tasks of different types. Go get this, go get the police report, go put this person on notice. Tons of these things were getting assigned every time one case opened, and I couldn't add more to their plate. But we did have this one member of my team who we thought maybe could help us solve this problem. His name is Jose. So we gave Jose a few instructions: call some clients and a script to check in on their injuries, see how they're doing, and coordinate any schedule requirement, whether it was a doctor's appointment, a deposition, or just checking in to see how they're doing. Get an injury status check-in. We also taught him to check in after scheduled appointments with our clients just to make sure that they showed up for that appointment and to check in with their treating providers and assist in making sure they get anything rescheduled if necessary. We called it the scheduler role. An additional and specific role to ensure that scheduling related to litigation or medical management was properly dealt with and accounted for. So after Jose spent about 45 days in this role, we started noticing that more and more clients were keeping their doctor's appointments. As a result, cases started settling for higher average fees more consistently. Now, Jose works for my firm today. Jose is a theoretical person in the firm that I actually discovered this in years ago. Today, Jose is in this role in my firm. It's the same exact role type in this other firm. Our clients were starting to be happier and leaving 5-star reviews and referring friends and family to us. And for the first time in a long time, I slept well, knowing that I was doing the right thing for my clients and lowering the risk of a bar complaint of malpractice due to not talking to my clients. My biggest regret is that I didn't realize this 2 years before I did. You don't have to make the same mistake that I did, because every day that goes by where a client doesn't treat is just strengthening the insurance company's case. You already know adjusters look for gaps in treatment as a red flag and may reduce the value of your files. You are giving them a reason to not pay you what they should, and it hurts your clients. You know that inconsistency in treatment can complicate proving that injury in front of a jury, especially when a client waits a long period before seeking further treatment or doesn't follow through with a doctor's recommendation. Every day you wait is potentially costing you tens of thousands of dollars, and this number grows exponentially depending on how many cases you have. If a client doesn't show up for their treatment, if a client is non-compliant with the things you need them to do, every day that they miss treatment, you lose value in your cases. I've seen firsthand how this system has helped several law firms, including my own. That's why I created the Case Maximizer method. It's a plug-and-play system into any injury firm to plug into your practice and immediately increase the value of your cases, improve client satisfaction, and increase employee morale. Now, let me break down exactly how this works for you. First, you'll get an impact assistant. What we like to call virtual assistants are impact assistants here at Attorney Assistant. Someone who works exclusively for your firm. They're not shared with anyone else. They work 40 hours a week on any schedule that fits your needs. Maybe you want to have a nights, weekends. Maybe you want someone that covers Saturday, Sunday. Maybe you want someone that just works 9 to 5. We can work with you on that. You'll be a part of the custom recruiting process. We will custom match their skills to your needs. And if there's a reason it is not a fit, we offer a fully replacement guarantee. Security, we have it completely covered. Every impact assistant has best-in-class security and privacy protocols, dedicated VPNs, HIPAA compliance training, and payroll tax compliance, all handled for you. We even can offer in some of our physical locations in the Philippines, Belize, and in future places, we will have more office spaces. If necessary and you'd want it, we also have an option for you to hire an in-office assistant with backup internet and backup power sources to work in one of our offices offshore. What about training? We've got this as well. We'll combine best practices and training that have been honed in after years of maximizing this process. They'll be trained on how you use your case management systems, phone systems, and processes, and we will co-manage and help you build that custom training out for your firm. Plus, we will give you ready-to-use scripts for every scenario like this. Injury check-ins, so you can have that turnkey right away for your people and impact assistants that you were to move forward with. Doctor compliance and scheduling, litigation scheduling, missed appointment rescheduling, and Google review requests. We will help make sure you have the scripts you need. We don't just leave it there. We'll also give you ongoing co-management support to help you with strategy and to make sure your team succeeds, and a dedicated account manager to ensure your assistant's performance and results meet your standards. We are not a set and forget staffing company. We help you along the way. So how can I get started? If you are ready to exponentially increase the value of your cases, click the link below to book a call with our team. Our team will learn about your specific firm needs and create a 100% custom case maximizer plan for you and for your firm. Once you signed up, we will book a meeting called a pre-go live meeting. This meeting is where we will learn about exactly what you're looking for, and we will custom fit a impact assistant that will fit your needs. We will find you your impact assistant within 5 business days. You'll get to choose who you want out of a few vetted candidates, and they'll be up, ready to go within that 5 business days. They'll start contacting your clients, ensuring compliance, and make sure your cases are maximized from day one forward. Every day you wait, another day is going by where your cases are settling for less than what they are worth. Let's make sure that your client gets the outcome that they deserve while your firm revenue grows and your reputation grows. Click below to click the link to book a time with us to get started with your custom matching process. We can't wait to kick this off with you.